على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد أفضل صلواتك بعدد معلوماتك وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. والمطلقات يتربصن بأنفسهن 228. First of all, as a free face. We will say that marriage that is need of humans in general. And in every culture, marriage is taking place. According to their own rules. And these rules are either religious, in different religion, or cultural. But there are rules. Then when marriage is done, in Islam, that is a lifetime contract. But in unavoidable circumstances, sometimes separation is needed. As the life is not going smooth. So in Islam, that right is given to men basically. Because, number one, for marriage in Islam, the big responsibility is that of man, not of woman. Men are bound for, number one, maintenance. Number two, defense. And number three, women by nature are very sensitive and emotional. They lose the temper very soon. So if this gun would have been in their hands, so marriage was not going anywhere. And men, they are thinking a lot. They face the society. They are taking care of social norms and values. So that's why Islam has given divorce in the hands of men. But still, Islam is eager in patch-up, not in separation. But when it happened, so it is happening in different ways. Sometimes the man divorces himself. And it has three types. One is Rajai, R-A-J, I. That is one or two talaq, or divorce. In such a divorce, the husband has a right of return to the woman. As long as the iddat period is not passed. And iddat period, as I mentioned yesterday or last night, that originally that is 3 menses. If it is not happening due to some reason other than pregnancy, so then 3 months. And if that is a case of pregnancy, so then delivery. As long as the delivery is not done. And this return or ruju could be verbal or practical. And as we mentioned last night, that if he did it as a joke, that is also a serious case. There is no joke, because Islam is eager in paycheck. Got it?
Yes.
Then this one or two talaqs, that is in different time or at once. 2 talaqs especially. Different time, for example, he gave 1 talaq. Now the iddat was going on. After 1 menses, he gave another one. Got it? Or he gave 1 talaq today and 10 days later, he gave another one. And at once, simultaneously, in the same sitting, he said to the woman, "You are divorced." After a while, he said, "You are divorced." So now that is at once 2 talaq. Still that is rajai. But when he will make a return to the woman, so divorce did not show its result. But divorce itself is intact. And that is shadowing the woman. In a sense, that if he had done 2 talaq and he made a return, now they will live together as husband and wife. But if once more he said the same word, so 2 are already there plus 1, that is 3. Now that will become mughallas. There is no way of return then. Got it? Because with return, the divorce is not going anywhere. Yes, its effect suspended. Its result suspended. Got it? Then the second one is talaq-e-bayin, B-A, comma, I-N. That is talaq, but not with the word talaq or divorce, but some other words in situations. Now divorce, the word itself is clear. It does not need any intention. It does not need any intention. But in case of bayin, as the word is not clear for divorce, it has other meaning as well. So here the intention can make it divorce. For example, husband and wife, they were reasoning with each other. And the husband said, take your cloak, get out of my house, go to your mom's house. Got it? Or some other words like that. So now, go to your mom's house. Sometimes she is going for celebrating also. Yes. So go to your mom's house for what? To get relaxed and then come back. Yes. To get relaxed and then come back if she is not poisoning your brain. That's also azab. May Allah forbid. Yeah, that's the azab. I don't know. That women have that problem. That they are not living alone with their daughters. Yes. Yes, when you married them to someone, so just leave her alone with the husband. What you are doing with? And that is a stupidity. Got it? So now go to your mom's house. So now he would be asked and questioned, what you meant by? So if he said, I did mean divorce, so now that is talaq-i-bain. That is talaq-i-bain. And if he said, no, no divorce. Actually, she was reasoning and I became very upset. And I was trying to get rid of her for a while. So that's why I took her in my car and I left her there. Got it? Yes. So that is talaq-i-bain. Also, I'll tell you that there is separation not by way of talaq, raja'i, or bain, or mughallaz, but that is actually a demand by the woman. A demand by the woman with mutual consent. That we cannot stay along with. Problems are happening. So if you can please divorce me, I will leave my bridal money, which was $20,000. I will leave my bridal money, which was, for example, a big bunch of gold, which you have mentioned at the time of contract. Or I will give you $20,000 more if you will give me divorce. Got it? So now that is a mutual consent of the couple. And if the husband agreed to give her for that price the divorce, so that is called khula. That is called khula. Khula. So now that procedure is khula. But what is the case of separation? So that is bain. Yes, ultimately it became bain. It cannot be raja'i, otherwise he got $20,000 and tomorrow he will say that I made a return to you. Yes, then she will pay another $20,000 and I think in 3-4 times he will make $1 million. Yes. So that's why it is bain. Yes, to get him cut off. Because in bain there is no return. The only thing is that in case of bain, after the passage of iddat, if once again they want to remarry each other, so they can have a new contract. But that will be just like a new marriage. Got it? And another separation, that is through court. Now khula, there is no court. In khula, there is no court. That's a mutual consent. Got it?
Yes.
And for khula, the husband is not giving divorce neither for free nor for cost and compensation. He said, no way. but the woman doesn't want to live with. So she goes to court and asking for a dissolution. That is called Fasakh. F-A-S-K-H. Fasakh. So Fasakh and separation, the after effect is also bayan, because she went to the court. So it could not be. Yes, in such a case, the Qazi or the judge, the Islamic Qazi or the judge, he is a good substitute to the husband. So when the process took place and the judge was satisfied with the issue and he decreed, so that is just like as the husband has divorced the wife. Got it? Because for every problem and issue, there must be a way out. So there's a way out. And as I mentioned, that talaq-e-mughallaz are 3 talaq, either in 3 different times, all at once. That is called mughallaz. So in mughallaz, there is no room for return, number 1. And after passage of iddah, no room for remarrying each other. But if she married another guy and they met as husband and wife, and the second guy, he divorced her. Now, after that divorce, the iddat period passed. So now, if she and the first husband, if they want to remarry, so they can do that. Got it?
Yes.
Now, this is the case that 3 divorces at once. These are 3 or that is 1. So according to all 4 imams, these are 3. Only Hafiz ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullahi alayhi, he said that is 1. For example, if somebody said to his wife, Anti taliqun salasan, you are divorced with 3 divorces. So Hafiz ibn Taymiyyah says that that is 1. Got it? But all the 4 imams, that is ijma. So as far as the opinion of Hafiz ibn Taymiyyah, with all his greatness, we call it tafarrud. Tafarrud means personal opinion not acceptable. Personal opinion not acceptable. And as mostly the Arab, they are playing games with the marriages and yes, and with talaq. So they are going after Hafiz ibn Taymiyyah. Yes? Dear Mullah said, no, that's fine, just go ahead. Yes. Do your job. Yes. Got it? So now, that is a misconception. When they said that in the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that was considered 1. In the time of Sayyidina Abu Bakr, that was considered 1. In the time of Umar, in the very beginning, that was considered one. Then later on, Umar, he said, no, that is three. So we said that is case. So Umar said three, and Sahaba did not oppose him. So that is ijma of Sahaba. One of the three authentic sources in Sharia. That's number one. Number two, if Umar said it and all four Imams, rahimahumullah, they agreed upon, so once again that is ijma of fuqaha. So what you can do with it? But the actual case is not that. Actually, the wording in one sitting or at once, if that is like that, anti taliqun wa taliqun wa taliqun, you are divorced and divorced and divorced. Got it? And anti taliqun, 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 without putting and conjunction in between. Yes, that you are divorced, 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 without putting and in between. So now, people used to take a plea that even though I mentioned the word and, yes, but I was not making it plus to the first one. I was actually insisting upon the first one, making it strong. Yeah, I was making it strong, to make my word strong. Got it? Not the numbers. Yeah. So Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala, he made it clear that if somebody has used the word and, so that is plussing. That is what? That is plussing, that is not insisting. But people are playing game with the word of Sayyidina Umar radiallahu. He was a very talented man. Got it? So that is the case. So now, وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَا, and divorced woman, يَتَرَبَّصْنَا, they shall wait بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ, themselves. They shall wait themselves. For this issue, there is no need of going to court. Yes, that the husband will go and he will say that I divorced my wife, and now the court should decree that she may wait for that period. Yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the order of Allah, it doesn't need any court decree. If the woman is Muslimah and she is believing in Islam, she herself has to wait. Got it? Yeah. So in the period, if any nikah took place, that is null and void. That's what? That's null and void. Because she is not a sufficient place for nikah. Got it? وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ, and divorced woman, يَتَرَبَّصْنَا, they shall wait بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ, themselves, ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ, ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ, for three quru, for three quru. So now this is the case disputed between Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Shafi rahimahullah, that if the period is based upon menstruation according to Abu Hanifa and based upon purification according to Imam Shafi, menstruation according to Abu Hanifa, purification from menses according to Imam Shafi. Because the word quru, quru, that is the plural of qur. Furu, plural of Qur. Got it? Now, what does Qur mean? So literally, in dictionary, this word is used for both meaning menses and purification. For both. That's what I do mention time and again. Hassan, yes. The Quran is on the desk. If you don't have any reason to sit on chair, that's against the respect of the book of Allah. So, Qur, menses, and number 2, purification. So now, Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi, he has taken this word. And Imam Shafi has taken this meaning. Because both are equally the meaning in dictionary. So there is no objection neither to Imam nor to Imam Shafi. But the only thing is that we will be looking for support. That why I did mean this one. And why this meaning is not the suitable one here. So now, Imam Shafi rahmatullahi alayhi, he is referring to the ayah of Surah At-Talaq. Then I will go there. Ayah of Surah At-Talaq. Ayah number 1. Ya ayyuhan nabi, O the prophet, iza tallaqtumul nisaa, when you people, or here is a very hidden word, kulli ummatika. O the prophet, tell your ummah. O the prophet, tell your ummah. Because prophet was not going to divorce his wives. Ya ayyuhan nabi, O the prophet, iza tallaqtumul nisaa, when you people tallaqtumun nisaa, you are going to divorce woman. Fatalliquhunna li'iddatihinna. Fatalliquhunna li'iddatihinna. So now this is the word li'iddatihinna. Again, yes. Both imams. Yes. They are fighting not in the battlefield. Yes, in this world. Yes. In this world and in this world. That is, فَطَلِّقُوهُنَّ, so then divorce them لِعِدَّتِهِنَّ, in their iddat. That's what Imam Shafi says. That this لِعِدَّتِهِنَّ, this lam is in the meaning of fee. Islam is in the meaning of fee, in their iddat. So how he is supporting his idea? That iddat should be or maybe with purification. Because he says that this is a known issue in Sharia. That when menses is going on, in such a time, divorcing a woman, that is against Sharia. That is what? Against Sharia. That is against Sharia. That is not like the practice. Talaq itself is not like practice. But if that is unavoidable, so in menses, that is not a like the practice. That's called bid'ah. That's called what? Bid'ah. Bid'ah is a dislike practice. Yes, if somebody did it, so talaq is done, but he committed a sin. Talaq is done,
But he committed
a sin. We cannot say that talaq is null and void because he divorced his wife when the menses was going on. No, talaq is done. He shot it. Yes, the bullet worked. Yes, but for example, look, enemy, what? Enemy, may Allah forgive and forbid. He is shooting his enemy. He's shooting his enemy. Sometimes because bathrooms were not there, people were going outside to the farms. Yes, putting a shawl on over them. Yes. Got it? Like this. And sitting for their job. Got it? Now, enemy is killing his enemy. Yes. If he was praying and he shooted him, yes, for sure, death will be there. Got it? But that is not a like practice. Yes. And if he is sitting for that job and then the enemy shooted him, the death will take place, but people will blame him. That is not good. Why you did it when he was like this? You got it? So, when messages are going on, they put it shooting at that time. That is not a like practice. But when shooted, it will kill. You got it?
Yes.
So now that is agreed upon. All four school of jurisprudence, they agreed upon. Even Ahlul Hadith, they do not differ that in time of menses if somebody divorces his wife. So they say yes, divorce is done. Got it? Yeah. So now Imam Shafi says, Rahmatullahi alayhi, that if lam is in the meaning of fee, so Allah says, Ya ayyuhan nabiyyu, the prophet, tell your ummah iza tallaqtum nisa. When you are going to divorce woman, fatalliqunna, divorce them li'iddatinna, in their iddat. In their iddat. Mean in their tuhur and purification. Because that is sunnah. And Allah called that tuhur and purification iddah. Got it? So Imam Shafi Rahmatullah alayhi says that now iddat is based upon purification. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Imam says that this lam is not in the meaning of fee. We will take one harf jar in the meaning of another if that is needed. Here there is no need. Lam is in its own meaning. And lam is for ghaya. Lam is for what? For ghaya, for purpose, for cause, for result. For what? For result, as the poet said. One Arabic poet. Allah has an angel. And that angel is shouting every day with louder voice. And what he said? That get born for death. Get born for death and built up for destruction. Built up for destruction. So people are building their houses for destruction. But that is the result. Ultimate result is what?
Destruction.
Yes. People are getting born for death.
No.
Or for life. But what is the result?
Death.
The death. So I say, Lidu lil mauti. That lam is for result. So here, this lam is for result. That divorce them, result will be iddah. Divorce them, result will be iddah. Baba is Baba. Professor, Baba is, he is a great Baba. So Baba says, that lam is for ghaya. That is not in the meaning of fee. That is number one. Now Imam Shafi Rahmatullah, he says another thing. Because he is a great alim. He is a great imam. He is our imam as well. That look. The word in the ayah is Salasata Quru. So what is this ka, Fahim? If you remember. Sign of feminine. Yes, sign of what? Feminine. So now, this is called adad, number. And this is called ma'dud, numbered. That is counted. This is count and this is counted. So now, a general rule in Nahu or Arabic grammar is that when the counted is masculine, yes, from 3 to 10. From 3 to 10. If the ma'dud or the counted is masculine, so the adad will be feminine. Got it? If the counted is feminine, then the adad will be masculine. So like, we will say like this. Salasatu rijalin, 3 men. Once again, here is the. Got it? But Salasu niswatin, 3 women. So here is no ta. The grammatical rule. So Imam Shafi says, Rahmatullahi alayh, that when we will come to this word, Salasata Quru, so this ta is feminine. So for sure, this will be masculine. For sure, this will be masculine. Now let's go to Arabic language. So he said that hayd for menses, hayd for menses, that is feminine. And tohor for purification, that is masculine. So here this ta indicates that by quru we will mean tohor, which is masculine. Which is masculine. So Imam is not getting stopped. Yes, he is much more expert in Arabic language than anybody else. He said that, look, this type of rules, these are rules for words, not for meanings. These are rules for what? Words. For words, not for meaning. Why you are going to meaning first and then you are applying the rule? Yes, just say about this word, Qur. Qur, that this word itself is masculine or feminine. So Shafi will say that's masculine. Shafi will say that this word is, now that is the second issue, that what will be its meaning. Meaning has nothing to do with grammatical rule. Yes, meaning is something else. Yes, that you will find from some other rules of literature. Got it? So I said that this rule does not apply. That is number 2. And number 3, Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he supported his idea. He supported his idea with the hadith of Habiba radiyallahu ta'ala anha. She was the wife of Abdurrahman ibn Auf. Her name was Habiba. So sometimes some women, they have the problem. The bleeding does not stop. Yes, it is going on. Got it? That's a continuous process, which is called istihaz. It is not hayz, not nifas. It neither hayz, not neither menses, nor bleeding after childbirth. But that is a type of disease. Some disturbance in the system. Somewhat? Some disturbance in the system. Like one disturbance is menopause. Yes, and the other one is continuous bleeding. Maybe little, but anyhow, it does not stop. Purification is not taking place. So for that, the Sharia has its own rules for fasting and for prayer and things like that. So Habiba radiallahu ta'ala anha, she came to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That, oh, the Messenger of Allah, my problem is like this. What about my prayer and fasting? What about my prayer and fasting? So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told her that ijlisi ayyama qur'iki, wait the days which is known to you. Every woman knows, yes, her days of menses. It is known to every lady that how much my habit is. Yes, some of them they have 3 days, some of them 4 days, 5 days, up to 10. Got it? So Prophet ﷺ told her that ijlisi ayyama qur'iki fa iza tatahharti, wait for the days of your qur'. So Prophet ﷺ by qur' he did mean purification of menses. Say menses, because woman will wait not to pray or fast in menses or in purification. In menses. So Prophet ﷺ himself used the word qur' in the meaning of menses, not in the meaning of purification. Got it?
Yes.
And those who say something about these imams, yes, the crazy people, yes, if you will give them only this one issue, they just explain this one, 96% of them, they do not know even this one word. Got it? They are talking about Shafi and Imam Abu Hanifa. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Got it?
Yes.
So now, وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ and divorced woman, and another support of Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, that even though the text is saying three qurb, but what is the wisdom therein? What is the wisdom therein? So the wisdom therein is to find out whether the womb is empty or womb is busy. So Imam says that wisdom could be known only by menses, not by purification. Got it?
Yeah.
This man knows medical very well. He should have been the MS. What? And if you will study it thoroughly, all these imams, so you will love all of them, especially this Baba, you will fall in love with. Is it true, Professor? Even though this wisdom is secondary, secondary because now we are living in era of technology. Yes. So just scan and you can find out that womb is. So there is no need of either period then. Yes. But as I mentioned, that is secondary. That's what? Second. Primary is the text of Quran. Primary is what? The text of Quran. وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ. In one of my book, I have written that, which Zishan is working on. Yes, in hukuk, in rights. What? In rights, that there are certain rights which is the right of a human. There are rights which is the right of Allah only, and there is a common right. Yes, on one side that's the right of human, on the other side that is right of Allah subhanahu. So it is a common right. And sometimes a woman's side is given priority and sometimes Allah's side is given priority. Now look, if somebody got killed purposely, may Allah forbid, which is called intentional murder or qatl amad. What? So this is a common right because the guy concerned, he was the creature of Allah. Yes, who created him? Allah. So he was the creature of Allah. His slave got killed, and he was the father or son or brother or whatever of someone or a family. So that is the right of human. That's what? The right of human. But there is saving a life is much more important. So that's why Sharia has given priority to the right of human over the right of Allah. Otherwise, the right of Allah says that capital punishment. For intentional murder, what? Capital punishment. But if the heirs agreed upon to forgive the guy, either for free or for some compensation, so Allah doesn't say, my right is prior. No, just take him, lethal injection. No, he said that saving life is okay, so give priority to the right of human. Got it or not it? Yeah. So here in this case, yes, given right to what? Or given priority to the right of Allah. And right of Allah is to wait for 3 menses. As far as the case of that wisdom is concerned, that is only to save the generation of the kid of the divorcing husband. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if the period is there. So that was his right. It was not. But here, the right of Allah is prior to the right of human. So if the womb is empty, still she has to wait for. You got it. Wasallallahu. Ya Allah. Professor, you learnt it properly?
Alhamdulillah, yes, inshallah.